Hi everybody. My pleasure to present Gavan Kennedy. He hails from the western swerve of County Westmeath, where he grew up overlooking the mutinous waves of the River Shannon. A curious synchronicity while reading Dubliners on a fjord in Norway when he was 19 resulted in an instant commitment to get to the very end of this Joyce character. When he finally got to Wake 20 years later, it dawned on him that there was no end. So he's here in Mexico filming the eternal Finnegan Wakes project, which aims to set the whole book to film. Gavan has a master's from George Mason University in documentary film and is currently based in Washington, D.C. Gavan.
Can you hear me? Very good. Armand, Seamus, thank you. Watching the door, everybody. Welcome, thanks for coming. My name is Gavan Kennedy. The Wakes project aims to set the entirety of Finnegan's Wake to 17 episodes, one per chapter. We know Joyce said not to simply read Wake, but to read it aloud. And this brought forth the rhythms and melodies that is made in the text. So with that idea in mind, the filming format for the Finnegan Wakes project is straightforward. Everybody's asked to select a piece of music, a tune, that has had a meaningful impact on their life, an emotional impact on their life. The music can be anything, classic, electronic, jazz, reggae, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that it is that tune that comes to mind when you are asked, pick the tune that has had meaning for your life. Normally it's the first tune that comes to mind is the best one to use. I asked them to listen to that piece of music in an earpiece by reading aloud a full page of Wake, which I presented. It's the first time to see the page, so there's no time to review, there's no prep time. And I give them a brief explainer of the text. You know, there could be 50 words on this page that don't exist in any language. Please do not worry about pronunciation. Just try and keep it flowing. The primary focus, and this is very counterintuitive, but the primary focus of your performance is to try and maintain your concentration on the tune, not on this page of text that you've never seen before. So, for this project, the text is actually secondary, almost incidental, but I try to emphasize as much as possible, can you actually stay with the tune while you're going through this text for the first time in your life? So, I might suggest allow the feeling of the music to try and conduct you through your page, or try and bring the tune, bring how that tune makes you feel. Try and bring that emotion to the page. We filmed about 800 full-page performances so far. We've been to Burning Man 3 times. We've been to the Joy Symposium in Antwerp. We've done Southern India, Trivandrum, Kiev in Ukraine, and the James Joyce Centre's 80th anniversary celebrations of birthday celebration of Wake's publication just last month. So I was supposed to give you an idea of what it's about. And just from a few short clips from some of the shoots. So if you want to hit play there, see what's want to keep in mind that these are the kind of the drama kings and queens.
Tell me all about Anna Olivia. I want to hear it all.
And the trick of the fluve of the tail of the guanfish, her snub drab sea roller skirt trailed 50-odd Irish miles behind her Logan hoods. Hell's bells.
Vickery Mandy. Hello, Ducky, please don't die. Do you know what they started keeping after with a Joycey Voicey like Water Clarks or Madame Delby to whom Rio risks? You will never guess.
The moist come off of her. Creases in silk, are they not? Crampons long, Baptiste me for father. She has sinned.
In a period gown of changeable jade that would robe the wood of the two cardinals' chairs and crush poor Cullen and smother Macabe. Oh, Blatherskake!
Asking crazy questions on this earthful continent. Child, this child, this child, this child, this child.
Praises be. Spare me days for Brian the Bravo, plenty of pity, with looby lashings of lust.
The bore, the more, bright lac work stacks at 12 pins. The dozens, the novice sledding along. Safety first, Street, and the jelly meddies snooping around.
Gave her the tiger's eye. Oh, happy fault. Me wish it was he. You're wrong there. Terribly wrong. Tisn't only tonight you're anachronistic. It was ages behind that when mullahs were nowhere.
Gótico, a change of names and joy suddenly heals for amorios tristar amor. Say Lauren! Guillotine cheer for Ruben, Resbred and Hensen, suspenders for Brennan on the moor. And Ockney for Conditor, Cyan and Muscovitz for Great Tropical School, the C3, Penducle for Carmelit again!
With gala water and fragrant Pistania mud, Whippet and Lower from crown to sole. That done, a dork of smut to her airy eye, Anushka Lutishevich puff lover, and the Lelipos cream to her lipolines, and the pick of the paint box for her pommettes.
Anna Olivia, oyster face. Fourth of her by scene came. Describe her, hustle along. Why can't you? Spits of the ear while it's hot.
Who sold you that jack-o'-lantern's tail? Pemmican's pasty pie. Not a grass heap to ring her, not an ant's grain of war. In a gabbard he barked it, the boat of life.
Oh, gig goggle of gigwells, I can't tell you how. It's too screaming to Rizzo. Rabbit at all. Minaha, Minahi, Minahay, Minaho. Oh, but you must really.
Night, night, tell me tale of stem or stone beside the rivering waters of hither and thithering waters of night.
Oh, tell me!
Introduce you to a character called James Atherton. So you might have heard of him. In the very first Joyce symposium in '67, Atherton proposed the idea that the dreamer in wake is the universal mind. And he said, as I see figures wake, it is everybody's dream, the dream of all the living and the dead. That's going on to is the universal mind which Joyce assumes as the identity of the dreamer. Athens then says this universal mind theory gives way a natural message and a purpose. That Joyce is saying that mankind is one. Highfalutin stuff here, you know. I think Joyce mentions that in book 3, we're humble indivisibles in the grand continuum. Now, I have no cognitive grasp of what that means. We are all one. But it's agreed that it seems to be common to all major mystical and religious traditions. Athens said Joyce was an ardent pacifist. He saw the world as a single family. Can we not also see it as one in which it is time the boys grow up and stop fighting? Boys is the operative word there. If so, Wake is not a crazy book, but a book of great importance for us all. So we're saying Wake was Joyce's final cry before he departed for peace and unity. The quiz chapter of the book, 1.6, is often referred to as the source code, or the magic key to the source code of the book, inner to the outer the sigla of containing the book and develops the main practice. But the answer to the final, and the book, the chapter is formed of 12 questions, but the answer to the final question in that chapter is same as Sumus. We are the same. The question was Sacco Esto. I think it means shall we sacrifice him? But the final answer is we are the same. Now I think it would be surprising if Joyce's final answer in the source code chapter of the book was a throwaway, it was coincidence. We are the same. He tended not to leave these things up to chance. So, at a symposium in Mexico titled Joyce Without Borders, I think Atherton's theory is quite timely and compelling. That Joyce's message is that the psychic borders we erect around our sense of self are not as concrete as we might imagine. But it's an insight that demands a journey of the imagination. So, the purpose of making Wake's project is to encourage this journey, or this migration from the head, where borders begin, back down to the body, back down to the heart, where borders can begin to dissolve. It's an effort to wake the story off the page by approaching it more from down here, body, heart, emotion, feeling, empathy, as opposed to all up here in the head, understanding, the cognitive, the logical approach. It's very much the mercy versus justice, Sean Shen dichotomy in chapter 1.7, which Joyce goes into from 6. But my personal sense of Wake, my belief is that if Wake is played with patiently as meditation or as mantra or even as prayer, if it's approached from a poise of surrender as opposed to strict determination, you know, I am going to get through to the end of this book, no matter what it takes, you know, as opposed to that. I did it for 5 years and I failed. Then I believe it can loosen that sense that evolved sense of separation that we all carry, which are ex-borders between ourselves and others. So the grand goal of the project is to make Wake more accessible, make Wake's message more accessible as Africans saw it, to the masses, and especially to the younger generation, who are not too inclined to start hammering into 628 pages of terribly dense, difficult text from 1939. So the project is an invitation not to conquer Wake, but to allow participants to be seduced or to succumb to it, to float downstream with it, and to allow yourself to be open to surprise or insight, epiphany, maybe even revelation, and not necessarily just about Wake, but also revelation of the dreamer yourself, according to Atherton. I think when he mentioned the universal mind, the living and the dead, I don't think he was ruling out those yet to be born. Also, I mean, you know, the linear time falls out of the equation at that stage. So I think it includes us as well, that we actually wrote this book. So Jay, if you want to roll the clips there again, and we'll go back to a few more highlights for the shoots.
Victorian Many creamy Ernie's and Bertha's Indian moles.
Aired them, there's moist coming off her. Creases in silk, they are not cramped and long. Baptist me, Father, for she has sinned.
Throw us your Hudson soap for the honour of the Clane. The wee taste the water left, I'll raft it back first thing in the morn. Merst muddled.
They crowned other Cheriton Queen, all the maids. Off the May, you don't say.
With a hump of grandeur on him, like a walking wisel rat, and his Derry's own drawl, and his Horsham blather, and his Dublin stutter, and his Galway schwank.
6 shifts, 10 kerchiefs, 9 to hold to the fire, and this for the code. The convent napkins 12, 1 baby's shawl. Good Mother Joseph knows.
Hot, his tittering daughters of what? Can't bear with the waters of can't bear with the waters of can't bear with the waters of can't bear with the chittering waters of flittering bats, field mice, hawk talk. Ho, are you not gonna home? What's the Malone?
Yusa Ula Warambasal. Meza, don't you hear it? A deluge of times. Oofer and oofer respond, despond. You deed. I need, it's all you're a dang, I stoke my ass.
Kiss, after kish, cush, cush.
This is the houseman all paving and stunned, that cribbed the cowlin that never was honoured, that cocked his leg and handed his egg, and
every crash had in 7 hums, and each hue a different cry. Sudden for me and supper for you, and the doctor's bill for Joe before Blair be he married.
Dark hawks hear us night, my hoe heads heal. I feel a heavy as yonder stone. Tell me of John, tell me of Sean. Who were Shem and who was Sean, the living sons of daughters of night now? Tell me, Elm, tell me, night, Tell me night, tell me table of stem or stone, beside the rivering waters of hither and the thithering waters of night.
Project aims to cast the net as wide as possible, have the broadest, most inclusive gathering of wild, wonderful humanity come together in all our splendour to take part in what I think is the greatest story of them all. Your dream, you. The only rule we have in the entire project is that we shoot after the sun goes down. The final project is geared towards mesmerising the viewers' senses and keeping them engaged via multiple layers of art. Music, the book, the backdrop, and the greatest art of all, the performer. Divine art. Here comes everybody. The dreamer dreaming their dream aloud in the chair. I have kind of a sense of this is the pudding that can't be over-egged. Just keep layering on layers of art to it. There was a BBC radio documentary in 2017 and it was measuring the average attention span of a 22-year-old in 1979 versus 2017. 1979 it was 79 seconds. In 2017 it was 11 seconds. So the idea, with that in mind, the final edit of this project is it's going to be the person, the text as we go through the book, the person is going to change every 20 seconds in a chair. Now you might think that's a bit overwhelming, but we're trying to bring in this new generation to the book and stop them from wandering away to their instant Round or Game of Thrones. We're trying to keep them long enough so that Wade will set its hook, which I believe it will if people just play with it for long enough. For 5 minutes, we need and that requires about 15 performances of every page. About 9,000 performances in total. We've got 800 so far. But to make real progress, the project is going to need everybody to come. It's going to need collaboration. So here comes everybody. It's much more than a nod to a book that very few people today have any meaningful familiarity with. It's an invitation to you, to everybody, to collaborate, to contribute, and to help make this project happen. To get there, we need to find events, symposiums, conclaves, congregations, festivals, anywhere we can get with an opportunity to record for 2 or 3 nights. See, this is a challenge because we only record after sunset. But we need to get a place where we can record for 2 or 3 nights, hopefully capturing 90 to 100 performances. So if anyone thinks there is an event that we can think of or comes to mind or that we can create, I'd love for you to join the project and co-produce and shoot. It just requires getting a sufficient number of potential performers in the chair. And everyone gets a chance to play a role in film that they actually direct themselves. So if you think you may be interested in going aboard, you can contact me through a webpage or my email. There's a Word document there, with information on perfect. That's the home page. It doesn't have So I keep confusing myself because I call the book Fitting in Wakes and I call the project Fitting its Wake. You know, I mean, I can't keep it straight. But the project is Fitting in Wakes with the implication that we're waking Finn again. Facebook page is the best place to keep up to date with where the next shooting is happening. There's my email down there. Tonight, when the sun breaks the horizon, we're shooting, beginning to roll. Right behind, literally behind that wall there is a restaurant. Kova Donga. Yes, it is. So at 9 o'clock we're going to be ready to roll and we're going to shoot until no one's left. And we're going to shoot every night for the conference. I think possibly there. If we change venue, we'll certainly let you know. Please consider joining up and helping out, because really it's going to need everybody to make progress on this. So Jay, if you want to hit